Silent night. We're getting there. It's just 5 days till Christmas. I have good faith that we will make it. Hey, you know the second sentence. Great. Exactly. But that's not why you people are watching, of course, to hear us singing, because we're not known for our singing. But let's make it a bit jolly. That's our fault with it. But we are, of course, opening another door for our Christmas movie Advent calendar, because it's December 19th. We're just a couple of days away from Christmas, and we got a great movie behind the 19th door on our Christmas movie Advent calendar. And we will give you the reasons why you should watch this movie with Christmas. Just a couple left, of course. After Christmas, we will continue with videos and a lot of videos about all kinds of stuff. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to keep us here talking. And then we will now open the 19th door of our Christmas movie Advent calendar. Door number 19, right under Lord of the Rings. It is a classic. It is.
Wow.
It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, we see it here in color. I think at one point they made a colored version of this movie. I didn't see it in color because, of course, originally it's in black and white. I think it's from the 40s. This movie.
Mary, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow and the next day and next year and the year after that. I'm shaking the dust of this crummy little town off my feet, and I'm going to see the world.
Guys, have we seen this movie? All of us?
I haven't.
You haven't? You have, Sven?
But
I also.
I can give the first reason, because it has a 9.4 on Rotten Tomatoes by critics and a 9.5 by the audience.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Oh yeah, and I think it is well deserved. I think it's a quality movie, and that right away brings me to the second reason why you should watch this movie with Christmas, and that's because it shows us that good storytelling is timeless. Because this movie, it's about human nature, it's about real emotions, real feelings, and that still resonates with people. What is it now? 60, 70, 80 years later. Good storytelling is timeless, and this movie shows that. So well deserved for my sake that it has this high on the list. It always amazes me if a 40s movie is still captivating.
Harry, you're shaking the house down. Stop it.
Oh, let them alone. I wish I was up there with them.
Because quality runs forever, although sometimes, and maybe in this case, it needs a little disclaimer before watching it. As you said, you gave the positive analyze. I really subscribe as well. But because it's made in the 30s and 40s, there are some, I think, standards a bit different than we are used to have now. The standard between men and women, the standard between people of different colored skin. For example, there's still a maid in the house, and it's the only black person in the movie, and she's a maid. So this stuff is not from this time anymore. Happily, also the dialogues, you can taste a little bit of aging over the years, but in the story, there's nothing wrong.
Perfect. And I want to connect with that with the fourth reason why to watch this movie, because I agree with you on the things you say, and that's, of course, it only makes sense because that's just people didn't know differently. That's just how people thought about things then, and people got a bit more educated on things by now, and still some way to go, of course, but it is better now at least. But what this movie did start, and that was interesting, what I found out, and I didn't know before, is that it was one of the first times, or maybe the first time, that a man was portrayed with having mental health issues. Because, of course, in this movie, it's about a man that thinks back on his whole life and he's not happy, and he wants to commit suicide, actually.
I want to live again. I want to live again. I want to live again. Please, God, let me live again.
Until this time, it was for men were always portrayed as the head of the family, not too much deeper inner life, which is, of course, like what you said, when it comes to color, people of color and women, also not the case. So it's also, in that way, it was going forward to portray men in this way, also as people that have real emotions and a real inner life.
Yeah.
So there's some deeper layers here.
Yeah, that's true. Well, another reason to watch it, because love is always the answer.
George, darling, where are you? George, darling, where are you? Oh, George, no, George.
Right?
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a very Christmassy
Bit cliche. But
yeah, but okay. But cliches are there for a reason, I will say.
And you, Bas, do you have a last argument?
One last one. Well, it connects a bit to the things we're talking about here, but it is because despite what the movie title suggests, It's a Wonderful Life, it is actually, shows us that life isn't always so wonderful, but that if we reach out to each other, that we can make it a lot better for each other. That's, I think, a very much a Christmas message.
That's a nice one to end it with, I would say.
Exactly. So it's a wonderful life. Be nice to each other with Christmas and enjoy this wonderful time. And then we will be back tomorrow with another door to be opened. Still some left. We will work on our singing skills also. We can promise you that. We will get there maybe.
Cooking. I have to start cooking today. Because otherwise we're late. I have to put my stew on the stove. So
exactly. Preparation start. Do we already have some plans with Christmas? You are talking about a stew maybe making.
Yeah, I go on a little family trip with my own family and my father and his so my siblings, and we're gonna cook for each other there.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds great. Yeah. For you, Koen?
I have the luxury of luxury to have my mother-in-law that can cook very good, to cook for me and my girlfriend a very nice Christmas dinner. Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds
Romanian stew, Romanian classic.
Yeah, no,
Fish.
not stew, but Romanian different classics they made with Christmas. Yeah.
All right.
You, Bas?
So nice. For me, I was planning on going back to Holland, but of course with COVID and all, that's not happening. So I stay here, and probably we're gonna see if we can meet up with the parents of my girlfriend. But it won't be a big celebration. That's for sure. It's a bit different here this year. Okay, guys, this was it for today. We will be back tomorrow with another video. Don't forget to let us know what you thought about this movie, It's a Wonderful Life, and if you got another reason why people should watch this, also let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed yet. Then we say see you tomorrow and good Jul.
Tot morgen.
Good, felicit.